Happy 69th birthday, Dr. Steve, and have a great birthday in Franktown.
Hey, what's up, Dr. Steve? It's Gummy Chainsaw. Um, Back in the day at the XM studios for O&A, I ran into you a couple times, and you were always cool people for me. You were always nice. You were always saying hi to everybody. You were super cool. So just something I never forgot all these years later. So I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and may you enjoy all the flowers that you ever want. All right, man. Peace.
Fluid. 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 Happy birthday, Dr. Steve. In the medical field, I can't think of anyone else more respected, besides every single Indian doctor and every single Chinese doctor. Skol!
All right, Dr. Steve, man. Happy birthday, buddy. It's your pal Ray DeVito, man. I hope you're doing well. You're getting older. Getting older, man. They say you're an old fart, but that's not true. That's not true. There's no such thing as an old fart, man. Yeah, there's no such thing as old farts, man. There's every fart's new. So yeah, I mean you're old and you're a fart, so that's true. But you're not an old fart, man. And I hope you have many more birthdays, because if you don't, that means you're gonna be dead, and we don't want that to happen, man. So keep getting older, keep being a fart, and I love you, buddy. Happy birthday, man.
Hi. I'm here to wish Dr. Steve a happy 69th birthday. Tell you a little bit of backstory. First met Dr. Steve at WATP in Largo, Florida, an event that Carl Eberger was throwing. And I was in the lobby with my wife, Christina, and Dr. Steve came out and came up to us. He goes, Joseph, Christina, how are you? And I shook hands, and he said he was a big fan of ours. He watched us. And I'm like, no way. I'm a big fan of yours. So that being said, the relationship moved forward. It became a good friend. We want to thank Dr. Steve for all he does, that he's a fan, that he supports us. But most of all, we want to wish him a happy 69th birthday to the Catalano family. And Dr. Steve, you're the greatest. And you killed it at DabbleCon with your video. You were the shit, man. You were one funny guy. You're a great human being. I hope you have many, many more birthdays in the future. Dr. Steve, Joey C, Catalan TV.
Hi, Dr. Steve. I'm Christian Blatt.
And I'm Eric Zane. And I want to say something about the fluidity of your style, your hair, and your choices of shows to run with. Yes, after years of riding the coattails of Opie and Anthony, the fact that you've stepped laterally, kind of, to the Who Are These universe says a lot about you, because I really don't even believe that you're a fucking doctor.
No, and as someone who watched him give Rocco slash Bedabbler slash Tukey a prostate exam, I was more convinced than ever that he's not a doctor. But what you are, Dr. Steve, is a great guy. Here's Dr. Steve and I wishing a very important message to the great Cardiff Electric live from Hackamania. And Zane, I know you see who's over my shoulder there.
I do, and what a gloriously beautiful profile. She's checking you out, but to look at Steve's face, I mean that's the face of a doctor who is in like Tijuana, and maybe just charging people free blowjobs in exchange for syphilis diagnosis. God damn! If I'm in a hospital or a doctor's office with that doctor, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Well, I do know that at Hackamania, he was offering hand stuff out in the parking lot. So you're probably not far off. Dr. Steve, we all love you. You led to the downfall of John Melendez. When he went after you, that was it. And I know he's still there, but let's be honest. Is he really? And that's all because he dared to take on Dr. Steve. So Dr. Steve, happy 69th birthday. I hope it's filled with plenty of fluid.
A potato asked me to say a few words about a fossil, so I'm here to surmise my experience with Dr. Steve. I didn't really know Dr. Steve prior to Chicago, WATP, the live show in Chicago. I was aware that he was from the Opie and Anthony universe, and I had never met him before. And he was one of the people that was invited back to the Airbnb that we're all staying at, and I had not met him before. And he came up to me there and just started treating me like we already knew each other. And I'm not like that. I'm a very awkward person, and I I was very flattered that Dr. Steve would even uh, carry on a conversation with me, albeit he was bragging that he was friends with Pete Davidson and he knew all these porn stars and all the people. He was humble bragging all over the place, but he was humble bragging to me, and that made me feel comfortable and happy to meet Dr. Steve. And then over the years, we got to know each other a little bit better, more and more. He would show up and insert himself into the live events to everybody's pleasure. So I can't stress enough how happy it's made me to get to know him over the years, especially this past year. We started working together a little bit more and being in touch a little bit more. And I just can't, I can't a selfish, shy, awkward person like myself can't understand how somebody like Dr. Steve can put himself out there to so many people and enrich so many people's lives and be there for people. I don't know how you have the bandwidth to do that. It seems like you live every day like you're the Grinch that just discovered the joy of Christmas, and your heart is 3 times bigger than everyone else's. So I think that makes everybody that meets you life better. So I just want to wish you a happy birthday from Jen and I and all the lot lizards here at the truck stop. Happy birthday, Steve.
Happy birthday, Dr. Steve. Probably the only time you're going to do 69.
Hi, Dr. Steve. Happy 69th birthday. I was trying to think about a way to express how much you mean to me and how happy I am that you were born. But every single story that I keep thinking of just reminds me of how much you mean not only to me, but to so many other people as well. The first time that you and I met was in Detroit, and my first impression of you was that you went around to every single content creator in the room of, hundreds, and you told every single one of them what you loved about what they did. And that really stuck with me. Later that same night, I finally got the balls to come up to you and talk to you about progressive rock, because if I remember correctly, you were wearing a King Crimson shirt, and I thought that that was super cool, and you and I talked about King Crimson and Uriah Heep and so many other amazing bands. Since then, I've only gotten to see more of how amazing you are. For a long time, I thought that I was your favorite in the Dabbleverse, that you loved me the most. But now I know that everybody feels like that. You make every single person in a room feel like they are the most important person in the world, and that is something that most people can never do. And I'm emotional about it because I'm a wuss, and I'm so happy that you were born. Because you've changed. I can't even say it. Because you've changed so many people's lives in such incredible ways. Holy shit, look at what a fucking pussy I am. Do you remember when you cried when we filmed 2001: A Space Odyssey? This is much more embarrassing than that. I blame you for being born. Now I'm gonna have red eyes for the rest of this video. There's not a lot of people that I am happier about that they were born than you. So thank you for being born. Thank you for sticking around for 69 years, and thank you for inspiring me. Fucking fuck! What I'm trying to say is that I am so extremely happy that you were born and that we get to celebrate you today and celebrate you every single day, but it's especially special when it's your 69th birthday. I don't even know how to make a damn 69 joke after crying. God, what a fucking puss. I was trying to think of a good King Crimson lyric to celebrate a birth, but it turns out none of those are appropriate whatsoever. So instead, for your birthday, I would like to read you one of my favorite poems about aging. This is Gerard Manley Hopkins' The Leaden Echo. There is a counterpart to this poem called The Golden Echo, which is a little bit more hopeful, so please bear with me for the fact that this is sad and depressing on your birthday. It's about aging and it's very appropriate. Although you're timeless, you're ageless, you're fucking perfect. How to keep. Is there any, is there none such nowhere known some? Bow or brooch or braid or brace, lace, latch or catch or key to keep back beauty, keep it beauty, beauty, beauty from vanishing away. Oh, is there no frowning of these wrinkles, ranked wrinkles deep down? No waving of these most mournful messengers, still messengers, sad and stealing messengers of grey? Oh, there's none, oh no, there's none. Nor can you long be what you are now called fair. Do what you may do what you may, and wisdom is early to despair. Be beginning, since no, nothing can be done to keep at bay age and age's evils. Hoar hair, ruckin, wrinkle, drooping dyings, death's worst, winding sheets, tombs and worms, and tumbling to decay. So be beginning to despair. Oh, there's none, no, no, there's none. Be beginning to despair, despair, despair. Don't fucking despair, Dr. Steve. 69 is going to be an amazing year. Wishing you an incredibly, incredibly happy birthday and sending you so much love. Bye. Yes, I still keep your finger. Fluid. I'm horrible at that.
Hey, Dr. Steve. Just wanted to say happy 69th. My original idea was to porn bomb you with the most ghastly and graphic images you could possibly imagine. But instead I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Mostly because I'm not good at video editing, so I'm not sure how great it would turn out. And I only hope this makes it to you in time, this birthday message, because that potato, that Cardiff Electric, he messaged me over Twitter instead of texting me like a normal civilized person, so I didn't get it like in time maybe, but I'm hoping that it makes it to you. And if not, blame Cardiff Electric. Happy 69th, arguably the sexiest and funniest of all the birthdays. And many, many more, buddy. Take it easy.
Hey, Dr. Steve. It's your buddy producer, Chris. I'm sorry I couldn't come up with a zing for the number 69. And I just don't think there's one to be had. But I do want to say a very solemn happy birthday and good gear to you, sir. You're a good egg, and you've really taught me the importance of fluids. I happen to have some here right now. Cheers.
You just lost some fluid, producer Chris.
Skål!
Hey, Dr. Steve, it's your good pal. Your favorite, most famous floating orange anus, OJ. I just wanted to wish you a happy 69th birthday. I hope that you release a lot of fluid. Have a good one, buddy.
When people ask you to make a video like this for someone that you care about, it's really hard because you care about that person more than you can express in words. And that's really, really my trouble right now. I'm heartbroken. You know, Steve was always there for me whenever I needed him, even if it was just to say hey or just to shoot the shit. You know, the only words I could think to describe him are honest, compassionate, a little whiny sometimes, but honest and compassionate. And he's been there for so many people. Now that he's gone, this is just horrifying to think about. Wait a second. It's a birthday video? Fuck, I thought I won the death pool. Shit. Happy birthday, Steve. Have a great birthday, you stinky fingered old bastard. Love you. Sorry, I thought you were dead.
Dr. Steve. You don't even know how funny this birthday is. Wow. Wow, you have no idea. So the number 69. Okay. Imagine if instead of numerical digits, the 6 and the 9 were people. Okay. So the number, you're not going to believe this. It looks like two people who are pleasuring each other orally. If you look at like the number 69 and imagine that they're people. I want that sink in for a second. You probably haven't heard that before. Okay, it's very funny. But get this. What if both the 6 and the 9 were the same gender? I'll hold for laughter. Happy birthday, Steve. I hope you stop being agoraphobic someday and we get to see you again. Looking forward to the next time, buddy. All the best.
Greetings, Dr. Steve. It is I, the world's greatest ventriloquist, El Horrible, and my friend Tukey, who's inside out currently at the moment. Oh, this is fantastic. I heard you're turning 69, Dr. Steve. How sexy. Yes, Dr. Steve, thank you for everything you have ever done for me and my pal Tukey and everyone in this stupid universe. We all love you more than a friend, and we can't wait to taste your fluid. 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 Love you more than a friend, Dr. Steve. Thank you for everything. Happy 69th birthday. Hacka hacka. Yay! Do you need me to do more? If you need me to do more, I'll do more. If not, you can edit this ending part out. Bye.
Hey, Dr. Steve, I'm wearing these mouse ears because I know you're a furry. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy birthday, and I'm really glad that you didn't lose your license for finger fucking that old homeless guy on Opie and Anthony. I'm your #1 fan. Look how many props I have.
Hi there. My name's Eric Nagel, and this message is to wish the infamous Dr. Steve a very happy birthday. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend of yours. He's a friend to everybody. He tries to do whatever he can. He'll go out of his way to help you. In short, he means well. But what we all don't realize is that he really is the harbinger of death. Every person he's associated with, every show that he's associated with, ends abruptly. The Opie and Anthony Show, The Ron and Fez Show, Cardiff Electric. And because your name's not on this list, don't think that you're in the clear. I know my time is up. Tukey is not long for this world. Who are these podcasts? Look, they're on borrowed time as it is. Everybody else, he's got your number, and that ghoul is coming for you. Fluid.
Happy birthday, Dr. Steve. Fluid.
Okay, here goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dr. Steve. Happy birthday to you. I hope it's a great one. I miss you. I hope you have the best time, and hopefully you'll be in Detroit. Bye.
But he was a good man, and happy birthday, Steve. Me and Doug were laughing at this because I just don't know, and I love Steve. So Steve, don't take this the wrong way. Okay, I'm not. I mean, I'm just goofing on your choice of clothing. So please, I'm not. You did a great job, but I don't know what you were wearing. All right, let me get this. Hold on. I'm fucking. My lungs are filled with fluid. Michelob Ultra, Skål! Ugh.